So we have another creepy story today that we're doing again in the daytime. And this is another human being creepy, not a paranormal story. But again, I said multiple times that I think that humans are scarier than the unknown. So let's dive in. Well, we know what time it is first. Out. I need this more than you do. I was up all last night. Can't think of a reason why. I was once featured in a St. Jude's Survivor newsletter when I was about 5 years old in the early 90s. The newsletter went out across the country and apparently into Canada. There was this guy named Mitchell that called my family up out of the blue because he had read my cancer survival story. He lived somewhere in Canada and claimed to be this big-time Christian. This Canadian dude named Mitchell was obsessed with ALF and somehow got a hold of my mailing address and sent me tons of ALF merchandise, coloring books, pencils, ALF everything. For some reason, my parents let him talk to me whenever he would call because they bought into his God stuff and liked how he sent me ALF crap. Man down. Why does it look like we went to battle? This went on for about a year until he asked me if I have ever heard of John Wayne Gacy. He told me who he was and that he had escaped him when Gacy tried kidnapping him and when he was a kid. He told me I should tell my parents they shouldn't trust strangers because you never know who you could really be talking to. I remember he didn't sound menacing when he said it, just a matter of fact. Of course, my parents freaked when I told them that and they changed numbers and called the police. They never really did anything since the guy did live in Canada by all accounts and hadn't really threatened me. Also, keep in mind, Mitchell somehow had our mailing address and knew exactly where we lived. We had plans on moving soon anyway though. Fast forward 10 years to about 2001. We live in a new house, a new state, everything unlisted. I'm now 15, and what did we get in the mail? Yes, you guessed it, a fucking ALF coloring book. Like, can you not be creepy? People, stop being creepy.